Hello Year 3, this is for people who are still a bit wobbly on telling time. Let's have a look at the analogue clock face. Do you remember how I taught you to draw an analogue clock face? You need a circle, something to draw around. You need a belly button in the middle. And then you need your north, you need your east, you need your south, and then you need your west. They're the first intervals you put on. And then you put on two little ones in between. And these intervals are the minute intervals, and they mark the minutes. Okay, so draw an analog clock face, a circular clock face with 12 intervals on it. If you need to pause the video, pause the video. Right guys, when you've drawn your analog clock face, I want you to put a minute hand on it. And a minute hand, use a piece of Lego or something. A minute hand's really, really long. It's so long that it tickles the minutes on the outside, okay? Now at the moment, I don't want these numbers here because these numbers are actually hours. And I'm not counting the hours, I'm just counting the minutes. So let's get rid of them. Remind you that they're not talking to the minute hand at all, these numbers are. When I move my minute hand, when I move that far, I've actually moved 5 minutes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. In fact, my intervals mark every 5 minutes. So here you go, count with me. 5, 10, 30, 45, 50, 55, and then at the beginning it goes back to 60. And when the minute hand goes all the way around the whole of the clock face, it goes around 60 minutes worth. And 60 minutes is the same as an hour. Now, if our minute hand kept on going round and 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 round, we would lose track of how many times it went round. So this is why the hour hand is here. So our hour hand isn't long at all. Our hour hand is so short that it can't reach the outside. And our hour hand talks to these numbers. I'll show you how. So if our minute hand goes all the way around the clock face, if it goes once the way around, then hour hand says, yeah, you've been round one time. And that's where the numbers come in. And if the minute hand goes round a whole other 60 minutes, it's now been round twice. So the hour hand says, yeah, you've been round twice. You've been round 2 times. If it goes round another time, it's been around 3 times, so it's been around 3 hours. So it's showing us how many times the minute hand's been around. And these numbers speak to the hour hand. Okay, these numbers speak to the hour hand. These intervals, the minute intervals, speak to the minute hand. M for minute, M for massive. It's really long. Oh, it's long. Okay. When we come to tell the time with analog, we use words. We use o'clock, past, quarter, to, and the word time is the important one. So let's have a look at our minute hand. When the minute hand is at the top, it always says o'clock. When the minute hand's at the bottom, it says half past. So what would that time be? I know it's half past, but is it half past 4 or half past 5? Well done, it's half past 4. When it's half past, you'll find that the hour hand is right in the middle. And sometimes it's hard to tell which ones it's closest to, but when it's half past, it's always the number before. Okay, so what would, I've just broken my clock. What would that time be? If I said when the little hand's pointing to the 4, it's 4 hours. But when the minute hand's at the top, it says o'clock. So the time would be 4 o'clock. Cool. Let's have a look at this time. Let's go to there. Let's have a look at that one. What would that time be? Well, the minute hand's pointed to the bottom, so it says half past. But is it half past 1 or is it half past 2? Well, when it's half past, it's always the one before. So it's half past 1. Okay, so the first step is to make sure that you can do me o'clocks and do half pasts. Okay, that's the first step. Right, guys, when we are telling time, with analog, when we move this way in this half, we call it the half past, the half side. So that would be 5 past, 10 past, 15 minutes past, 20 past, 25 past, and 30 minutes past or half past. So when the minute hand is here, we say it's past, and it's the number of minutes added to the word past. So that would be 15 minutes past. That would be 20 minutes past. What would that be? 5 past. What would that be? 25 past. What would that be? 10 past. What would that be? Yeah, 15 minutes. Or another way of saying that is quarter past. So when it's in this side, when the minute hand is there, it's quarter past or 5 past, it's past. But when it's in this side, it's the to side. Okay, so let's have a look at the 2 times. In fact, I'll get rid of the hour hand because I don't need it. If that's 5 past, counting backwards from 0, 0, that's 5 to. That's 10 to. That's 15 minutes to. That's 20 minutes to. 25 to. And we know that's half past, don't we? So these numbers here are nothing to do with the minute hand. They just tell you the numbers of hours the minute hand's been there. So count with me again. That's 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And all of those are 2 times. Okay, they're 2. Right, if I put the hour hand back on, let's do that there. If I said to you it's not 7 o'clock, but it's that. Ask yourself, is it to or is it past? Is it in the past side or is it in the to side? Well done, it's in the to side. And how many minutes to is it? If that's 0, that's going to be, 5. It's 5 to. But is it 5 to 6 or 5 to 7? Well, which one's at nearest, 6 or 7? Well done, it's 7. So the time is 5 minutes to 7. I did that there. This time I'm going to move him that way. What's the time now? Firstly, is it to or past? Well done, it's 2. How many minutes to? Well, we start at here and we count backwards, ready? So it's 5, 10, 15 minutes to. 15 minutes to which hour? 4 or 5? Which one's at nearest? Well done, it's nearer the 5. So it's 15 minutes to 5 or quarter to 5. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll go for that one there. Oops, don't want you. Ooh, where's he gone now? He's disappeared. Right, let's do this one here. What would that be? Is that going to be 5, 10? Is it 10 past or is it 10 to? Well done, it's 5, 10 past because it's this side. But 10 past what? Is it nearer 8 or 7? Well done, it's nearer 7, so it's 10 past 7. Okay, could you have a go at the worksheet, please? And show me that you can do this on your own.